Hey, welcome back. Today I'm acting as your navigator to show you the most direct route into the Binance ecosystem. Think of Binance as the ultimate gateway to the crypto world. It's massive, it's fast, and I'm going to make sure you don't get lost in the charts while setting up your home base. Your first milestone is securing your entry pass. If you look right below this video, there is a registration link. If you click that specific link to sign up, you're going to get a 50% fee payback. But wait, it actually gets better. Another $600 rewards will be applied simultaneously. That's basically leaving money on the table if you don't use it, so definitely go ahead and click that link now to follow along with me. All right, once you've clicked that link, you should see the Binance sign up screen. You'll notice you have a couple of options here. You can proceed using your email address or your phone number. It's totally up to your preference. Go ahead and enter the email you want to use for your primary account. Make sure it's an account you have easy access to. Once that's in, just take a quick second to check the box agreeing to the terms of service. Found it? Great. Now go ahead and click that big continue button at the bottom. In just a few seconds, Binance is going to send a 6-digit verification code to the email or phone number you just provided. Go ahead, open your inbox, grab that code, and type it right into the boxes on your screen. No rush, I'll wait a second for you to find it. Perfect. Next up is your password. This is super important for security, so listen closely. Your password needs to be at least 8 characters long. It also must contain at least one number and at least one uppercase letter. Try to make it something unique but memorable. Got it? Now, your account is technically created. But before we move on, if an inviter code screen pops up for you, just double check that the code from my link is in there before you finalize everything. This ensures you actually get those fee discounts we talked about earlier. We want to make sure those savings are locked in. Okay, now we're moving into a very important phase, the KYC, or Know Your Customer Identity Verification. You actually must complete this step if you want to deposit, withdraw, or trade anything on the platform. Since this part requires a face scan, I highly recommend switching over to your mobile phone right now. It's just much easier with a phone camera. Go to your app store, install the Binance app, and log in with the account we just made. As soon as you log in, the app should take you directly to the verification screen. First, just confirm your nationality. Next, you'll need to choose which ID you want to use. You can use an ID card, a driver's license, or a passport. Honestly, they usually process these within about 5 minutes, so just grab whichever one is closest to you. When it asks for the submission method, select Take Pictures and hit Continue. Just make sure you're in a well-lit room. Take a clear photo of the front and the back of your ID, making sure the edges fit right inside that camera frame on your screen. Once the ID photos are uploaded, it's time for the face scan. You'll see an oval frame on your screen. Just align your face inside that frame and follow the on-screen prompts. It might ask you to blink or turn your head. After that's done, you'll just need to confirm a few more personal details: your full name, date of birth, and your current address. It'll also ask for your occupation and industry. Don't overthink this, just pick the one that fits best. Now hit submit. The review usually takes about 5 minutes, and you can check your status by clicking on your profile icon. Before we head out, we need to secure your gear with a digital vault. We're enabling 2FA. This is what keeps your money safe. Pop back over to your PC screen for a moment. Under the account menu on the left, click Security. See where it says Authenticator app? Click Manage and then Enable. You'll get one more verification code sent to your phone or email. Enter that, and a QR code will appear. Now, on your phone, download the Google Authenticator app. Open it, tap Get Started, and select Use without signing in. Tap Add a code, then scan a QR code. Point your phone camera at your PC screen, scan that QR code, and boom. A 6-digit Binance OTP code will be generated on your phone. Go back to your computer, hit Next, and enter those 6 digits from the app into the Binance site. Hit Submit, and you're officially protected. Your Google OTP is now activated and ready to go. Now for the fun part, getting some money into your account. Let's look at P2P trading. This is how you buy crypto directly from other users. Look at the top right of your screen, find the little wallet icon, and click on Spot. From there, click the Deposit button. You'll see an option for P2P Trading. Click that. To start buying, make sure you are on the Buy tab and select USDT as the coin. Now, why USDT? Well, it's a stablecoin, which means its price is pegged to the US dollar. It's much more stable and easier to trade with than buying Bitcoin directly. Enter the amount of money you want to spend and select your preferred payment method, maybe a bank transfer or a local app. You'll see a list of sellers. Now listen closely. For your safety, I always recommend picking a seller who has a high number of completed transactions and a high completion rate. Usually 95% or higher is a good sign. Once you've picked a good seller, click Buy USDT. Read their guidelines carefully. Enter the amount, confirm everything, and click Buy again. You'll see their payment info now. Send them a quick chat message to see if they're online, then go ahead and transfer the money using your bank app. Once you've sent the money, come back to Binance and click Transferred Notify Seller. You can upload a screenshot of your receipt as proof. Once the seller confirms, the USDT will show up in your wallet. You can check this by going back to your Spot wallet. Okay, you've got your USDT in your Spot wallet, but if you want to trade futures, we have to move that money to the right pocket. Go back to that wallet icon in the top right and enter your Spot wallet. Look for the transfer button. This is just an internal move, so there are no fees for this. In the From section, make sure it says Spot. In the To section, you want to select USDS-M futures. For the coin, select USDT and type in the amount you want to use for your trading margin. Hit confirm, and that's it. Your money has moved from your savings account to your trading account, and you're ready to start the real action. Now, let's start futures trading in earnest. Click Futures in the top menu. Click USDS-M futures, which are dollar margined futures. This will take you to the futures trading screen. Click this part in the top left corner to select the coin you want to trade futures for. You can set up your futures trade in the right-hand menu. First, check the margin mode. Cross is a method that uses your entire asset balance in the futures wallet as margin, while isolated restricts the margin to a specific amount set when entering the position. For beginners, I recommend the relatively safer isolated mode. Next, set the leverage. You can set leverage up to 150 times. The higher the multiplier, the larger the position you can open with the same amount of capital, but the liquidation risk also increases proportionally. Therefore, it is easier for beginners or intermediate traders to manage their risk by using 3 times to 5 times leverage. Next is the order type. If you use a limit order, you can specify your desired entry price, and a market order is executed immediately at the current market price. Below that, check your available margin, set the price and quantity you want to trade in this section. Now, select the direction of the trade. If you expect the price to rise, click long, and if you expect it to fall, click short to open a position. Once the position is open, you can check its current status in real time in the Positions tab below. Entry price, your starting price. Mark price, the current market price. Liquidation price. If the price reaches this level, your position will be automatically liquidated. P&L shows your current return rate. If you click the pencil icon next to TP/SL, you can set your take profit and stop loss prices. Finally, to close the position, select your preferred method between market price closing, or limit price closing, under the Close All section. The position is now closed. This concludes the guide on how to trade Binance futures. Please give this video a thumbs up